Hello students, we are going to see the second sub question of question number 5 in week 3 tutorial. So the question is, find the probability that f of x is at least one standard deviation away from its mean. So f of x from the previous question we know is x square, right? So we have to find the probability that x square is at least one standard deviation away from its mean. So we'll see the solution for this question. So from previous question or from the data given question number 5, we know that x is uniform in this range -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3, and f of x is x square, right? So we can easily find out the range for range of f of x. So range of f of x is 0, right? Because it is x square, so 0, 1, 4 and 9. So this is the range for f of x. We have to find the probability that f of x is one standard deviation away from its mean. So first of all, we'll find the mean for f of x. So mean for f of x, so we have solved this question previously. So mean of f of x is nothing but expectation of f of x is equals to 4, and we know that variance of f of x is 12. So from this we can easily find out the standard deviation for f of x. So it is root of variance of f of x, right? So which is equals to root of 12 is 3.4. Now we have to find the probability that f of x is one standard deviation away from its mean. How can we write this in terms of probability? So we can write this as probability that in the mod f of x minus mu is greater than or equals to sigma, right? So by substituting all these values, we can write it as probability that f of x minus 4 is greater than or equals to 3.4. Okay, now we can write this expression as, since this is a mod, so we can write this as f of x minus 4 is greater than or equals to 3.4, or probability that f of x minus 4 is less than or equals to minus 3.4. okay, so we know that probability that f of x, that means f of x is greater than or equals to 7.4, or means plus probability that f of x is less than or equals to 0.6. okay, now from this range we can easily see that f of x is in this range 0, 1, 4, 9. That means probability that f of x is greater than or equals to 7.4. That means it is nothing but probability that f of x is equals to 9. Only one value is there in this range which is greater than or equals to 3.4, right? Plus probability that f of x is less than or equals to 0.6. This is nothing but probability that f of x is equals to 0, right? That means probability that x square is equals to 9 plus probability that x square equals to 0. So from this we can say that probability that x equals to either 3 or probability that x is equals to minus 3 plus probability that x equals to 0. Since we have this two roots, right? Two roots for x square. So plus 3 and minus 3 for 9 and 0 for x square equals to 0. X is uniform in this range. So probability that x equals to 3 is 1 by 7, right? Plus probability that x is equals to minus 3 is also 1 by 7, and probability that x equals to 0 is also 1 by 7. So it's nothing but 3 by 7, right? So this is the probability that f of x is one standard deviation away from its mean.